Surviving the pressure, how to build, fail, and learn in technology. This is a self-learning journey. This spaceship isn't just a project. It is your survival mechanism. Welcome to your assignment. You are just expected to dive in, build this spaceship, and help us be able to restore it. We have already started. Of course, we have already started. We need you to work right in. Just jump into the water and you are going to need to be able to survive. They ask you to build an MVP, to build a skateboard, to build the bike, to build the motorcycle. They don't want a car though. They want a spaceship. As we see, the taxes are increasing every single year. We are going to see it is just a survival mechanism, not just to have a family. Fix these spaceships on the go. That is what we are thrown into. That is what our reality is. We are going to travel. I'm building an OpenShift cluster and I feel the pressures. I've been tasked to do a project which is very complex and I need to understand all the bits and pieces just by myself, not with anybody else. I need to understand what the manager wants, what they need, and be able to line up with them. There is something in myself which my nature and the nurture, they are going to conflict. I might not have the environment to be able to create what I need to create. I need to learn new languages to be able to operate this because this ship was there, I was not there. I need this job to be able to come on top of it. In the past, I had bad experience. I need to do everything that I can to be able to make this work. My name is Rifat. I work in this channel to close the skills gaps by self-learning with artificial intelligence. Follow this channel, learn how to close your skills gaps by self-learning. I will teach you tips and tricks that I'm doing during the week and how I leverage the AI in the process. You are the main character in this game. You are looking into the abyss of all these symbols. They might not make sense for you. It might not be that easy for you. You are going to realize you are in this matrix. This is the game that you are playing. You are going to go heads on while you are going to end up with so many errors that you can't imagine. In these errors, you need a way out. How are you going to get through all these errors? You have timelines, you have sprints, you have scrum goals, Kanban appointments. You are going to go into the meetings. What are you going to do? That's very, very important. Everybody is unique in this journey. I am an immigrant. I am moving on in this journey by self-learning. Use the power of the videos to be able to learn, to create out all my slides, everything that I can resonate with myself. I created a system to make sure that I can follow through in Lacan's triad and keep myself motivated because the main resource that you need is yourself. Once you understand you need yourself to be active in this game, you are going to go through a drifting call with a manager and you will start leveraging them. Once you start talking to them, you understand, okay, this namespace thing didn't work and this is the way to go. He can easily tell you, you should have done this in the first place, but you need to move. Understand with your small MVP where you are at, get the feedback from the manager, from your colleagues, from anybody online, then you are going to start reconnecting the dots. Once you start reconnecting dots, you have the Lacan's triad as a roadmap for you. Once you have your roadmap, every time you cycle through this journey, you are going to have more and more fun. The more fun that you have, it is going to be easier for you to be able to compound your knowledge. Every mistake has taught me something important. I was the mentor of my own learning process. I reverse engineered my failures, taught my kids how to learn the same way as well, be able to leverage their own situation. This is how I learned to turn obstacles into learning. We are all learning as we go. It is our self-responsibilities. I wished I had them from the day one, the YouTube, but I didn't. But I had all these CBT nuggets that I used. I downloaded them and I played them. I wished I had the mentors that I needed the time that I started. But everybody's situation is very different than each other. This month, I'm very focused on learning code, Spaces, Docker, OpenShift. You might be in a different place in your timeline. What we can understand is by using the power of the video, we can stop, play, and reverse engineer and do all the steps on our end. That's going to help us learn and enter into a world of errors. Because once you guys are trying to do what I'm doing on the OpenShift cluster or on Docker, you guys are going to go through the errors. That is the best opportunity for you to be able to learn. You are going to have your nature and the nurture conflicting with each other. You don't have the computers that I got or the languages that I know. So you need to find the ways that is going to resonate with you. My kid has a bird called Pip, a pigeon with unable to fly. It was a fledgling when we got it. My daughter tried to fly the bird. And the first time she tried to make him fly, he didn't fly. It took her 2 weeks to help the bird to fly. You need to be able to reverse engineer yourself and be able to reverse engineer the video at the same time while passing the knowledge to others. Once you do that, you are going to understand you are not only learning for yourself, you are learning to be able to pass the knowledge to somebody else. And that's going to help you close all your skills gaps. If your family watches you to do that, you are going to be in a much more unique place where you inspire not just yourself, but the others around you, where we did it with the Pip, that you will be able to fly and your kids will say, okay, I can do this. The bird is going to fly. Journeys with breadcrumbs. In this game, it is about learning fast. It's about laying down breadcrumbs for others. Connect the dots for the next person to follow. Document everything. Your CV is alive. Improve it daily. Use it to teach others. Errors aren't setbacks. They are just a learning step. Use the GPT to craft your prompts. Self-learn, self-focus to control. Turn your situation into growth by leveraging the AI. Your journey is going to be much faster if you learn how to lay these breadcrumbs. We did it with the Pip for him to fly, to be able to target a smaller MVP, a bigger prototype, a much bigger pilot to a production. You learn how to follow yourself. And you are not just going to work for the company. You are going to create something called CVS, where you are converting everything that you learn into a documentation. So documentation is not your enemy. It is your best friend. You are converting your CV as a live approach, and you are learning something called an SSL key generation. You are creating a repository for it, putting everything there, even the errors that are your leverage points. The more errors you get, you are going to see, okay, this is the error, and this is the AI output that I use. This is how I go on, because once the kids are in the spaceship, they have no one. They are isolated. They have to be able to do a self-learning. They have to be able to ask good questions. With the new prompts, with an open mind, the world is yours. The universe is yours. You are going to keep on learning. By asking the correct questions, you are going to say, all right, if I want to prime myself, I need to start with my own. I need to be able to motivate myself. The Kubernetes is not the monster. You are your own enemy. You need to understand, ask yourself a better question. How can I learn this is a powerful question. Why can't I learn this is the worst question that you can ask yourself. You need to empower yourself by leaving those documentation breadcrumbs, errors, screenshots, output results, README files. That is going to help you connect all the dots so you can leverage the self-learning process. Once you start doing multiple of them, you are going to get the necessary self-confidence for yourself to be able to go to the next journey. Every time you enter a journey, the Lacan cycle will go faster and faster. With the speed that you have, you are going to build a confidence for yourself to be able to do this much faster. I have added all the links for yourself, so please go ahead and check them out as a CVS Code project and a video, so you can add me on the social media and share it with the others. As you guys learn through this process, it is your responsibility to teach it to others. Once you teach it to others, it will be much easier for you. It is called Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. Use the technique. Reverse engineer the videos that you learn and teach it to others. Pass it on to others. Don't forget, it is your self-responsibility to write everything that you did in the comments. I want to see you there. Thanks a lot for watching the video. It is your responsibility to write a better prompt for yourself, to be able to share what you learned to others. Write it in the comments, what you learned from this video and how you are reverse engineering other people's videos to be able to fill your skills gaps by self-learning with leveraging the AI. I want to see you in the comments. Take care. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Don't forget, hope is a good thing.